Hello all, just wanted to add this to my channel also. It really doesn't have anything to do with religion, but it's something that me and my wife and my best friend, some other people are really into, and it's a practical understanding that could help if anything ever happened, as far as disasters, as far as maybe hurricanes, earthquakes, EMT, anything that would cause us to have an interruption in power or electricity or food, because everybody knows that, if you lived on the Gulf Coast like I have in Mobile, and I worked in the grocery industry, both as in the grocery stores and a bread deliver to these stores. As you know, when they announce a hurricane's coming, it could be 4 or 5 days out. And anybody knows that the stores will sell out within 2 to 3 days. I know that when I was with Food World in Mobile, Alabama, we had several scares. Never had a direct hit because I just missed Frederick. So I came in on on that other side of that. So in the grocery industry, I never experienced nothing major. We had a lot of scares and a lot of close calls, but the store sold out. I mean, except for things that nobody would ever need. But the essentials were gone within 18 hours. And we always, if we didn't get a truck to restock us, we were just in trouble. And then at the end, we just depended upon vendors who would bring bread, Cokes, water, stuff like that. This was before bottled water was a thing. At that time, I don't even think there was any bottled water. But Coke was humongous and Pepsi was humongous. And they would just bring tractor trailer loads full of drinks, and people would buy everything they could. Uh, and in the bread industry, I did go through Katrina, and I can tell you that the stores again sold out. We could not keep them in bread. Matter of fact, 3 days after Katrina, no bread company, Sara Lee or us, could get anything into the stores. And then once it started rolling again, we got bread in, but nothing. The stores were not getting much anything else. People would come into the stores, leave disappointed with just a very few items. So the fact is if anything ever does happen, your stores are not going to be able to sustain like you're used to now, going to Publix or going to somewhere and picking up something. It's not going to happen. And gas was horrible after Katrina. Me and my brother-in-law at the time both had gotten generators, and what we did was yeah, we got generators, but we had to travel almost 60 miles north of Mobile, Alabama to find gas because gas was so scarce. And then after that, when we went back to work 2.5 weeks after the hurricane, you had to look for gas stations as you were delivering bread because gas was not full like you think it is now. So there's a lot of things you need to understand what to do in situations like that. And I want to add this to my channel because I really feel like we do have some knowledge. You can go on YouTube and punch in thousands of disasters, and you'll find some. But I'm really hoping to reach out to those on my friends list and who they may want to share also information too. Mike, what are you saying? What do you think's happening? I don't know of any. I don't know. I just know that things can happen. I know that we can have a major hurricane on the east or Gulf of Mexico. I know we could have an economic collapse because our government's running off fake money. I know we could have lots of things happen. We could have one of our enemies, fire off a nuclear weapon and take out our power grid real fast, or even a solar flare. I don't live in fear of these things. I live in understanding that these things are possible at any time. So I'm not trying to send fear or nothing like out to anybody. I just want you to think, like when you go to the grocery stores, maybe pick up a few extra cans of vegetables, extra cans of tuna, canned meat. No, it's not good for you, but in a situation where you have a disaster, it may be your life strain at that point. So that's what we're going to do on this channel, and we're going to talk about different things. I'm going to highlight things, and Mandy will be making some videos with me on this, and we'll show you some practical ways for a normal family, not people who are single and have no bills and nothing like that, who can just stock up everything. No, we're going from a practical level of what a normal family can do without being crazy, but yet that also will help you prepare if anything should happen, because it's going to happen. Something's going to happen. I mean, whether it's like I said, a natural disaster, whether we have a major hurricane take out, something is going to happen somewhere. So it's not a question of, am I trying to get people worked up over nothing? No, we've seen this play out so many times. So many times. Think of the riots that's been going on. What if major riots happen and it's not safe for you to go to the store? Yeah, you have the ability, but it's not safe for you to go out. If you do, you could get killed or beat up. So these are things that I am wanting to deal with and to talk about on this part of my channel. And I will add this under survival. So you'll see that on my page. So this first video, keep your eyes open, and we'll have more later on. Thank you.